Okay, this question comes from page 520. It's question number 11, and it says the cosine of x equals a. And if that's true, which of the following does not equal a? So which of the following four things are false? Now, they didn't give you any numbers to work from here, but what I want you to think about is your cast rule. So it says the cosine of some unknown angle is a positive a. So when you follow cast, C-A-S-T, it tells you that angles in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4 will be positive when you take the cosine ratio of them. So even though I don't know what the angle is, I know it's in either quadrant 1 or 4. So let's go through each of these options and see which ones are true. I'm just going to change the color of my pen. So in option number 1, cosine of, and the angle is going to be 2 pi plus the existing angle. So what I'm going to do is, let's imagine it's in quadrant, okay, well actually it doesn't matter what quadrant it's in. We start at 0 and we count 2 pi, which is one full rotation. And then we add this unknown angle. So whatever the value is, 30, 40, 75 degrees, we add it once we get back to the 0. So that would put us in quadrant 1. So to me, that looks like it would still be A. It's just the value of that unknown angle. Okay, I'm going to change the color again. Let's look at 2 pi minus x. So you start at 0 and you go around 2 pi, one whole rotation. Oops, I went too far. Let's just adjust my picture there. There's my A. Okay, so I went around one whole rotation to get back to the 0, and then I subtracted the value of A. What that did was it left me on where that angle would be in quadrant C, and it's still positive, so that one looks good too. Now, because my picture's getting really full, I'm just going to redraw the grid. My angle is either here or here. Let's look at option number 3, pi minus the angle. So pi is over here. If the angle was 30 degrees and I started at pi and I subtracted 30, have I landed on the same spot that we said A could be? No, I haven't. I've landed somewhere in quadrant 3. Quadrant 2. So no, that's not possible. So that one's no good. And let's look at the last option, a negative angle. So let's say the angle was 30 degrees. For argument's sake, if I made it negative, I would end up here. Okay. Or what if the angle had been negative 30 degrees to start with? Negative 30 would make it a positive 30. So in either one of those cases, I end up right back where I started. So that means the only value that isn't possible is that option number 3.
Made with DoodleCast Pro.